All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. So today we are back doing some more comedy, in which today we're trying somebody new, which this is Tom Segura, and the piece is called the First 48. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it, and let's see what Tom's talking about. Let's go.
Can't tell you where to go. I can tell you where not to go. Wherever they film the First 48 on A&E. Oh, if you're not familiar with the show.
What are the odds? Okay. You see my hat?
Oh, Annie. Hi, that's funny.
Okay. I got this hat for free.
Oh.
At Comcast. So we were watching something, and I was like, I don't watch murder shows.
Right, yeah.
And somebody was like, well, you obviously watch A&E because you got the hat on. And I was like, no, this was free. But I don't watch murder shows. But I do know that a lot of the First 48 is in Atlanta.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yikes.
And that's where we reside.
Oh, yikes.
So.
Well, yeah, you don't need to watch the actual show.
Just watch the news.
Yeah, just watch the news.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is an advertisement. I feel like I should take this hat off.
Oh, if you're not familiar with the show, here's what it is. Camera crews follow real homicide detectives for the first 48 hours after a murder.
Oh.
And the reason that time distinction is so important is that after 48 hours, they give up on that murder. They're like, that's some old shit. What do you want to do today?
Wow.
You're like, how about you keep trying to solve that murder, man? This shit happened on Monday. It's Wednesday. We're not going to solve that shit.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Really? There are so many amazing moments on that show.
That's probably why they gave me the hat.
Yikes.
I'm going to buy a new hat, y'all. No more free stuff.
So many. A lot of the episodes take a similar path. I'm blown away, first of all, at how many times there's a witness to a murder. It's crazy. I always thought murders happen in dark alleys. Nobody saw shit. No. Every other episode, they're like, you see that shit? And the guy's like, I saw that shit, yeah. Where? Right fucking here. Really, I was standing here, and then he killed that dude there. Like, what'd he look like? He was like 5'2" to 6'8", something like that. And they're like, that's the fucking description you're gonna give us? Uh-huh. Anything else about him? Yeah, he had ears too. Thanks, man. No problem. They still will sketch that shit out. I don't know. And they show it to people. Do you know this guy? And everyone's like, nah. And then one guy will be like, yeah! That's Cricket right there. You're like,
That's JoJo.
you know him? I've been knowing Cricket 27 years. What's his real name? Man, that's just Cricket.
Cricket.
Stop being white and weird. That's a perfect fucking impression, and you know exactly who that was, okay?
Hell no.
It's funny because we were
That
on
is
Freedom
funny.
Parkway at the red light, and this guy, he just walked up to the window.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I
I think it was JoJo.
Hey. Hell no.
Yeah, it's a black guy. He's wearing a wife beater, and he's got on a dirty hat. And he's got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. And he looks like he's about 33, but you find out he's 76 years old. And he speaks super aggressively to the cops. I've been out here for a minute. And they're like, all right, Jesus Christ. When was the last time you saw him? He came through with jellyfish last week. We're looking for some smoke. And they're like, all right. They always cut to the whitest detective from that guy, too. They cut from that guy to the guy who's like, I don't think he's going to help us out. We're going to have to find Cricket on our own. That show has the best moment in television. It's the most dramatic thing you could ever see. It's real life, and that is the interrogation. The interrogation is amazing, because here's the thing about drama. If you want to have a great, dramatic moment, raise the stakes. Guess what? There's no higher stakes than somebody being questioned about taking somebody else's life. It's inherently compelling television. It is also super serious. But the detectives insist on using the suspect's street name, so the whole thing turns into a fucking cartoon. Like, they're literally like, your life is on the line. We need to talk to you. Why don't you have a seat? Little stank, why don't you sit down for a second? Did you or did you not know Dookie shoes? I don't know no Dookie shoes. I got a picture of you hanging out with Dookie shoes. I mean, I seen them. I don't know. And then they'll throw one bit of evidence against the wall, hoping it'll solve the case. They'll be like, well, we were talking to Namin, and he said that you were at the 7-Eleven last week. And he'll be like, yeah, I shot him in the face. And you're like, God damn, really? That's all it took to break you? Dude, lie. Lie for longer. You can kill somebody, you can't lie for 10 fucking minutes about it? Like, dudes will break on anything. They'll be like, we heard you had on a blue shirt last Friday. Yeah, I stabbed those 4 people. Dude, a lot of people have blue shirts, man. You can still get out of this. Here's what I've learned watching that show, okay? Lawyer up. You can't handle that shit. Everybody's like, I'm gonna talk to the cops and straighten this whole thing out. You're gonna do 25 to life. Have fun with that, man.
Damn.
Nobody asked for a lawyer. I've seen 300 people
They
get
never
interrogated
asked
on
for
this
a
show.
lawyer.
2 of them
Never.
were like, can I talk to a lawyer? And both times the detectives were like, fuck! And then at the end of those episodes that said on the screen, all charges against Tayshaun were dropped. Or Jim, pick a fucking name. Let's be honest, there's no Jims on the show. I've seen every episode. And then start with, hey, Bryce, can we talk to you for a second, man? Where were you last Friday? I was over at Tanner's house. Then Skylar had a party, so we went over there. And then we picked up Connor and we had pancakes. Sorry, bro. We're detective, bro.
Ah,
That was good.
yeah, that was pretty good. All right, guys, that was Tom Segura with First 48. What did you
Wow.
think, man?
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I never watched the show, but I have
really?
seen it come on, and it always says Atlanta. And so because it's so close to home, it's
Yeah.
actually home.
Right.
It's like I can't watch it because they're real life stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I know somebody lost their lives.
Yeah.
But I would definitely be getting a new hat. I will not be wearing this hat anymore. But it was funny.
Right.
It was true. That describes, like, he did the Atlanta accent
Yeah.
and
He
everything.
did it really good.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I thought it was great. I've heard of Tom Segura from the comment section, so I'm glad we actually checked him out because he was really, really funny.
Yeah.
And he was dead on with the First 48. I haven't watched a lot of the episodes, but I've watched enough to know that it can be a truly heartbreaking show because you see so much of that stuff going on. And you're right, it does hit home when you see the episodes that are based in Atlanta because we know it's crazy out here. But yeah. But guys, yeah, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. And of course, check us out on Patreon for more exclusive content that we can't show on YouTube. But also, we are on a quest for comedians. So if you have any comedians or suggestions, let us know down below in the comment section. We'll see you guys in our next video. Take care. Peace.